Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Alice and in today's video I want to share with you my beach or summer holiday essential. Now I imagine or I hope that we are all going on holiday soon, so I thought it could be nice to put together my essential list of what you absolutely need if you're going on holiday to the beach, to the pool, or basically anything that involves water and hot weather. As always, I will try to link as much as possible down below, and without further ado, let's get into it. Number one, it obviously would not be a beach capsule without bathing suits. Now I have two, I have this one, and then I have also bikini, just because I do like the alternative. I explained in a different video that I would rather have less bathing suits, but invest in bathing suits that truly make me feel amazing and that can last for a very long time. For reference, my previous one lasted me like 10, the other one 15 years, so I really stretched them for a very long time. Also, I know that 2 doesn't seem that many, but believe me, if you choose them well, if you choose bathing suits that make you feel amazing, you really don't need that many. And yes, now I do go to holidays not that often, I live in Belgium, but even when I was going to the beach like every single day for 3 months straight, I just needed 2. Choose well and you will see that you don't need more than that. Next is cover-ups, and this might sound surprising because I guess it is not in everyone like top essential list, but I do still think that is something very smart to have because a lot of places, including like the pool or the beach bars, a lot of time they do not allow you to go there with just a bikini, so it is smart to have something that you can cover up with, literally. And of course, if you have a proper one, it's going to look a lot more refined than if you have just like an old t-shirt. So I have 2 to show you. One is this one. This is clearly the matching one to my one piece. I was so lucky. I found that second hand, although you can see it still has the tag on, so it's perfectly new. And I absolutely love it. Of course, the 2 together look so fabulous. It has such of a diva vibe. I really love it. And because it's a matching print, obviously it's look perfect together, so refined, so elegant. If you do not have the matching set though, no worries, there is no issue. You can go for something super neutral like this. This is an oversized linen short, and I think that there is nothing chicer than something like this as a cover up in summer. And the great thing is just because it's white, then it's going to go perfectly with any kind of prints, colors, etc. And it's super versatile because this is just an oversized short after all, so you can just wear it on a daily basis as well, which is exactly what I do. Which kind of leads me to the next point, that is, if you don't have the money or you just don't want to invest in a specific cover-up, that is absolutely fine. You can literally just use an oversized short, which is something that I think you should have in summer no matter what. Even what I'm wearing now would work perfectly well as a cover-up in summer. So you don't have to have something specific, literally just use what you have in your wardrobe. Kind of in the same line, something else that I would absolutely recommend you to have is a big lightweight scarf like this one. Even bigger would be better. And that's because this is something that takes incredibly little space in your bag once you scrunch it up. So you can literally bring it with you in any situation. And believe me, there's so many things you can do with this, and it can save your butt in so many situations. Of course, you can use it as a scarf, but you can use it also as a shawl if it becomes a little bit chillier, or if you're going to a church, for example, and you need to cover your shoulders. It can become a cover-up if you don't have one. That's also something else that you can use. It can become like a blanket or a beach towel if you forgot one, or if you're just spontaneously going to the beach. So something like this, it's really going to be a lifesaver, and I would not only recommend you to have one, but also to always bring it with you. And this is something like you will never catch me in summer without this. And again, this is the only one I have. For reference, this is a sustainable one made of bamboo, and it's hand painted, so yeah, you can find so many either second hand or in a sustainable way. That's truly one of the easiest thing to find, and definitely this don't cost that much. Next one is a holiday dress. With this I mean something that you pull out mainly for holiday, and this may sound a little bit weird, but to be honest, every single time I open my social media, I see so many holiday haul of people that buy stuff just for the holiday. And I understand that, because you go on holiday, you're excited, you want something that kind of fits the vibe, and you want something new, something special. So this, I find it extremely wasteful. I don't think it makes a lot of sense. So my solution to that is to have like one or two holiday dresses that I mainly use during the holiday, so that I kind of have that satisfaction of having something that is special for the holiday. But because I use it not so often, I never get bored with them, and I always very happy to use them. I have again two options to show you. One is a long white dress. I mean, nothing screams more summer holiday than a long white dress, so this is absolutely perfect. It's light and pretty, and to be honest, I don't only use it on a holiday. I love this dress so much. I wear it also in the city, just when the weather allows it. The second option is a flowery or patterned dress. This is something I would wear more often than not on holiday, and that's mainly because I'm not that big on patterns, so this is really something that I tend to gravitate towards more on holiday. And this one in particular, this is a vintage dress. I really love it. The problem is that it's a tad bit too short for me to wear it at work, so this is why this became my holiday dress. Finally, we have a pair of casual shorts. That's because personally I think that when you are on the beach or on a boat, this is more of a casual situation that requires something that is slightly more casual. And besides that, every single time that there is water involved, you do risk, you know, to get dirty, to get splatter on it. So personally, I also prefer to go for something that is a little bit more resistant and a little bit less delicate than my white shorts. So this is why I always bring with me a pair of linen shirts. Again, these are light and breezy, and absolutely love these ones. They are actually again from a sustainable brand that uses that stock fabric or like vintage items and rework them into new things. So these are super nice. So that this obviously would not be a summer beach capsule without proper accessories. Now personally, I have only two accessories that I would always recommend you to have. Number one is a hat. This is the perfect example of something that is functional and a fashion statement. I think that for the beach you will never go wrong with a straw hat. Mine is again a vintage one that I found on a shop here in Basel. But honestly, any sort of hat will do depending on your style. And finally is a pair of sunglasses. This is not a must-have for the beach specifically, it's a must-have for summer in general. Again, it's very good to protect your eyes, but it can be a super cool fashion statement. There are a ton of sunglasses out there, so you can truly play with the size, the style, depending on what is your personal style. Again, this is one of those situations in which I rather invest and then have one pair that works very well. Mine have been going strong for the past like 10, if not more years. Something that I did not mention is a beach bag, and that's because I don't think that you need a bag specifically for the beach. What I actually use all the time is my Longchamp. This is super big, you can close it, it's water resistant, it's super easy to clean. So honestly, this is the perfect bag for this kind of situations, and I haven't found it in me to justify to buy a bag specifically for the beach when I have something that does the exact same job. And that was it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, as always, give it a thumbs up and maybe consider subscribing to my channel. I would absolutely love to have you back. And until next time, bye! I have to show you here, oops, one of them. I've had the same pair of sunglasses for the past, I think, 13 years. They are still going straight. Strong.